Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
Dr. Gong, welcome to our interview program. And I am Roger Chen, a professor from University of San Francisco, representing Center for Business Studies and Innovation at the University of San Francisco. And why don't you give us a brief introduction about yourself?
Thank you, Roger. It's really my pleasure to join you for the Silicon Valley Asian Business Network talk. I earned my Doctor of Science, actually, in computer science from Washington University in St. Louis. Through the decades of tech innovation career, I have been a principal investigator for many DARPA research projects. And then I have also been serving adjunct faculty position at some of the universities. And then, of course, since 2001, I have co-created 5 startups to date, with 4 of them with successful exits, and 1 of them is still in active development. One of my most proud startup is Palo Alto Networks. My latest one, Metafoodx, is solving the sustainability challenges for the food service and healthy living for company, for our mission. We are determined to basically use AI for food and health sustainability. It's a big problem. It will take us a long time. And then what we actually do is to start by sustaining the food operators' profitability. That we are using AI-based consumption tracking, and that collect the accurate, useful data. And then we use that data to drive their production management service. So in the end, we are helping them to prevent food waste by avoiding overproduction of food. That is a big challenge for those operators. And then for our customer, what we really are bringing them is an unprecedented cost of savings. In parallel to startup venture and angel investment, I am the active chair for HYSTA. Now, HYSTA is a nonprofit organization helping to elevate the leadership and the entrepreneurship capabilities for Chinese Americans.
Discussion topic: how to gain customer insight or trust for early product.
I have 2 quick questions. One is, can you share your wisdom, or can you share your kind of experience on gaining those customer insights? Because sometimes you need to understand so-called customer flow, but it really depends upon your deep customer insight knowledge. And so how do you gain those customer insights? Because that's not easy for every outsider, stranger to understand customer, right? So what's the process that really truly allow you to develop such a deep customer knowledge? The second question is about the trust. How do you gain customer trust to allow you to, or allow the customer even, to even try your new product? So these are the 2 questions. Could you share your kind of a knowledge or experience?
Yeah, I mean, I would use actually how we approached it. And in terms of timing, we know from day one, we know it's a complex problem we're trying to solve. Myself and my team, right, initially it was mostly the high-tech background. But enough of the past venture for me to realize, right, I need to understand the real customer needs. Then by a very interesting basically turn of the event, I discovered the one person who is my current customer success VP. He's actually an ex GM and regional district manager for Bon Appetit, for Santa Clara University, for University of Southern California. So he is really a person in the trench, managing the process, managing the P&L. So really have that inside of the pen and how he imagined the right way to actually manage the production. So we discovered him, get connected with him when one of my intern went to SCU while he was still at SCU to try to see if they will be doing a trial with us. Initially, he didn't see how this could be useful to him. And then we followed up and when we discussed what we are trying to do, and then the story is he ended up joining us. So that just yes, to directly emphasize the question you raised, very critical, because the customer understanding the customer is very critical. You really want to solve the right problem, and also the solution needs to be basically easy to adoptable, right, by the customer. So that's how we do it. And also ongoing, we once we engage with the customer, with other universities, and then we go beyond, Terry, who is my customer success VP. Then we talk to the directors, VPs in those environments. We actually have received a number of very good feedback from them. Says, okay, you just need to do this very small thing and it will make our life much better. And that's the thing that we like to hear from the customer.
Okay, so basically you kind of, what I heard from you is you find the right talent who have a deep knowledge, basically the industry experts, right?
Yes.
So I also assume, your initial customer contact will also kind of gained from such connections, right? So that, because my second question was, how do you get the customers open their door, again, their trust to even, work with you on the experimental basis?
Yeah, and that is where it's very good in the sense, right? First of all, we need to know we are really solving a problem, right? Then those customer care. And then once we have the right form factor for the product, then it's become just be able to connect to the right person, have the conversation. Typically, that first conversation, they will be already expressing the willingness to say, okay, we want to then to see how we can check it out. I mean, that's the only thing we ask. I mean, the customer is willing to actually then try it. Yeah.
Thank you for watching.